A lot of you wouldn't know this, but I was a very religious kid when I was younger. Simply because my mother and my grandmother, because they were very religious. My mother is still religious now, but she's not a fanatic about it. But I grew up, reading the Bible. I grew up believing that the worst evil in this world was not racism, because even though I knew about racism, the worst evil to me as a child, because I was a kid, was the devil. Okay. I know some of you are going to tell me who the devil is now. I'm not going to go there. But that was what I thought was the worst thing when I was a kid, because I used to see things when I was a kid. I used to see like demonic stuff when I would dream, and I remember one time I woke up and I saw this man with a leather jacket and curly hair standing over my bed, and he had no face. Because I would watch these certain horror movies I shouldn't have been watching when I was a kid. I would sneak and watch them, and they would mess up my psyche. I remember even Child's Play screwed me up when I was a kid. It screwed me up so much that I had to sleep on the floor by my uncle and my aunt's bed. I think I might have told this story in one of my videos before, but it scared the hell out of me. A doll coming to life and killing people. And I had my teddy bears and stuff like that when I was a kid. So, and I used to sleep with my mom when I was a kid. Like most of us probably did sleep with our mother or father when we were kids. I used to sleep with my grandmother sometime and sleep with my mom. And then I would have these dreams where the spirit hag, some of you black people might know about it. It's like a spirit that grabs you and holds you, and it feels like something is touching or standing on you or just holding you down in bed, and you can't move and you can't talk. And when I would wake up from that, I would be so excited, like so scared, when I say excited, from the dream, that I would pee on myself. And it got to the point my mom she had to put like newspaper where I was sleeping so I wouldn't pee through the sheet again, because she had to change so many sheets. It was crazy. And I had to go to bed like by 9 o'clock. So that was crazy too. But I miss my childhood. I really do. And the fact that I'm making this video, I just want to let you guys know I used to be an altar boy. But I don't have any bad stories to tell you, because the priests that I served with were actually friends of the family. And I knew them from my school, because I went to a Catholic school called St. Anne's School over here in New York here. And I'm not gonna lie to you, being an altar boy was fun. I enjoyed serving the mass and stuff like that. I would ring the bell when the priest put up the chalice and said, "Take this in memory of me," meaning the bread and the body of Christ. It was fun. I even got to serve a baptism, which is beautiful. There was a 7:30 mass, a 9 o'clock mass, a 10:30 mass, a 12 noon mass, and a 1:15 mass. I was in Spanish, and I would always do the 7:30 or the 9 o'clock mass, and it was fun. And as I got older, I still continued to, read the Bible and believe in God and stuff, and I still do now to a point. And, I started to see racism for what it was, and I prayed to God that, things would get better. Praying, I had a different mindset back then, and I knew more about racism as I got older, but I still had this mentality where all people are equal and stuff like that. I had the Martin Luther King syndrome, basically. Okay, and I'm not gonna lie to you. I went to a Catholic high school as well, called Salesian in Yonkers, New York. And I actually, since that school was Catholic, we got to go on like youth ministries and stuff like that, and it was cool. I got to meet Cardinal O'Connor before he died, part of the youth ministry, and I actually really enjoyed it. I even got to go to St. Patrick's Cathedral, which is right downtown from me now, but I've never gone there since then. But it was a beautiful thing to go there that day with all these other Catholic schools. It was fun. So I know you people are like, well, I really can't believe you were Catholic, and I can't believe that you were religious, because you hear me cursing on these videos. But my mindset is a little bit different. I don't hate God, never. I believe in God because I believe that we were all created by Him, but I know that we have devils in this world, because to me, when I was a kid, the devils, like I said, the devils in this world to me were just the demons. Some people will tell me what devils are now, okay? But I'm not going to go there. But I really did enjoy being a person that served the church. I loved it. I really did. And that's probably why I took so long to understand what was really going on in this world when it came to hatred. Not to mention, I grew up around a lot of black people, and a lot of friends I had were of different nationalities: Indian, white, Hispanic, Chinese. So I had like multi-racial friends, you know what I'm saying? So I didn't really see the world for what it was until I got older in my 20s. Like I would say maybe like 25, 26. Because at one point I stopped going to church as well. And the priest was very disappointed in me because to me, going to church was like it was a religion in and of itself. Every Sunday you get your ass up and you go to church. And if you miss one mass, you're going to go to the next one. My mother would literally wake me up. She would flick the lights on and say, get up, it's time to go to church. I'm like, oh my God. That was my life when I was a teenager. Oh my God. And I'm gonna tell you, it was so bad. I like anime. A lot of you people know I like anime. Some anime have sex in it, and my mom got wind that I got this this anime that had like nudity in it, because some of these animes are like adult themed. And when she walked in, she literally walked in while I was watching an anime where these demons had like penis hands, and they were doing a certain thing to a girl I don't want to talk about on camera. But when she saw that, she literally took the cassette tape out of the machine, and instead of doing what I thought that she would do, she literally just took the cassette tape and put it in her room and locked it in there until I was 18. Because it was like, I was like 15, 16 years old when I was watching this. She's like, you get it back when you're 18. And sure enough, she did give it back to me when I was 18. But that's the kind of mom I had. And my mom is not a messed up person. She just wanted me to do good in school. And she was very protective of me because I was her only son. So in a lot of ways, she protected me from racism as well, because I was never called the N-word when I was a kid. I didn't get called the N-word until I became older and got on gaming and stuff like that. You would hear people on the headset call you N-word, and they would call you that on the platform of YouTube here and stuff like that, you know. But yeah, I was a very religious person. I really was. And I still believe in God, but I know that there are very evil people out there that, you know, they do very demonic things, and they have to be called devils because of what they do. And I'm not going to say I have hatred in my heart for them, but like I've told you many times before, I have hatred for evil, because evil is wrong and what they're doing is wrong. So it took me a long time to get my mindset to the way it is now, but it's not a hateful mindset. It's just a mindset where I know what the hell is going on in this world, and I can't turn a blind eye to it. So that's why I talk about it. And people criticize me for talking against racism because they think it doesn't exist, or they don't want to talk about it. But it does exist, and you need to talk about it, because it's a problem. It's a big problem. So people, that was just my little, you know, video for you right now. It was a random video. Just wanted to share a little bit of my childhood with you. But and don't laugh, because I'm pretty sure you guys wet the bed when you were younger too. Okay. But anyway, like I said, I want to bring positive vibes to this channel. I don't want to talk about all the negativity that's going on, because I know about the black man that got the police called on him at the bank, and the black man who, you know, got the police called on him for talking to his mother on the phone. I'll let other black YouTubers talk about that, because I want to do some more positive. So I want to have positive energy coming out of me instead of negative. So I want to show my love, like I said, to my black women. They need to feel the love of black men, and black men need to feel the love of black women. That's why I promoted that video with those sisters. I did the two videos with the twin sisters, and then the other woman who did the video about the black man and how much he loves him. Because we need to spread love towards each other and less hatred. So I mean, if you guys want to keep on going to drama, go ahead. But on this channel, I'm gonna try to be the best I can and give you content that's not only about what we go through, but about how we need to love each other, because we do. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for now, and I'm gonna be back later with another video. I want to thank all those new subscribers that have come here. This is a random video, so maybe you guys might not like what I've said. It might be boring to you, but I just wanted to share a little bit of my thoughts. I was thinking about this the other day when I was talking to my wife about my childhood, and that came up, how I used to be an altar boy. And like I said, I never got touched by anybody. Thank God. I have no horror story to share. So, and the one thing I remember is this one priest who died about 10 years ago, the one that was disappointed in me. He actually served my grandmother's mass when she died. So that meant a lot to me, because I used to serve a lot of masses with him. And when I died, I mean, when my grandmother died and I was dying inside, I would say I died inside when she died. I was crying like crazy. He was the one that comforted me, along with my mother and my family. And he wanted to make sure I was all right. He was a really nice man. He was a white man named Father Trainer, but he was a very, very nice man. I never had a bad word to say about him. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's my little story right there as a child. You know, I served God, I served Mass, and I actually enjoyed it. It was a great thing, a great part of my life. I would never take it back for anything. You know, it's something that defined me as a person. I felt really close to God. I still do in a way, but there are certain things that I can't agree with when it comes to the church anymore. I can't agree with turning the other cheek. I can't agree with forgiving people who commit, random acts or heinous acts of violence against us anymore. I just can't do that. It's not in me anymore. And that doesn't mean the devil took me over. It means that I woke up and I realized that turn the other cheek does not make the other person go away or stop doing evil things to you. And that's what we need to understand as Black people, that you can forgive anybody you want to, forgive these hateful, racist people for doing what they do to you, but it's not going to stop them from doing it again. So I woke up and realized that. And I think other Black people need to wake up and realize that as well. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to leave for now. And I wish you all a very safe day. I'm off today. Thank God I'm off. I get to relax. So I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you for listening, those who listened, and I'll be back soon. Peace.